Hey guys, welcome back to Commander vs. Series, Season 2, Episode 2. Justin Parnell, Stephen Green, Wes Wise, and Season 1 runner-up John SUAREZ. In case those of you forgot.
Get that in there. Get those daggers.
It's okay.
Well, expect that all of Season 2.
All right, so today we are going back to do a theme that we have done this exact theme before.
We have.
However, we're playing different decks, obviously, but this is one that you guys have asked for quite a bit. Before we get to that, let's recap last week. Stephen Green, look at that, on the leaderboard, 8.5 points.
Saving lives.
To be clear,
Making points.
everyone's on the leaderboard, right?
The director's telling me 7.5. However, the director is failing to mention that he gave Stephen the extra point to get him to 8.5 by giving him the point for
Sweetest deck.
the best theme in the deck.
I wish you could have all just seen that.
So Stephen, 8.5 points. You got 4 for first, 4 for 2 saves from Mazavith. Hate that card. Lost a point for glancing at my hand. That's probably going to happen a lot this season.
I'm not going to say anything about
And
it.
plus
so.
1 point for having the best theme represented in your deck last week.
So we're at 7.5, right? Just to be clear, we're half.
It's 8.5.
8.5?
8.5.
This is ridiculous.
All right.
It's a strong lead.
It is. It is.
okay.
It's early, though. He'll find a way to lose it.
Let me tell you from experience, you can lose it real fast.
You can.
That's all right.
Wes, you're in second place. This is your highest leaderboard ranking of all time. Again, you'll squander it surely enough. But 3 points for second
You
place
guys are
last week.
hateful today.
Well, I mean, it's just we're just going by experience. What we've seen. John and I are in third and fourth.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I think they're salty.
I have 2. I lost a point from a search. Got 2 from being third, and 1 for first blood. John got a point for being last, and then lost 2 for searching. But you know what?
Lesson learned.
How many points did I lose for searching?
We're none. You just,
And that's right.
we had to change the rule so you wouldn't lose points. Okay?
I did it.
Just
That's
remember
true.
that.
We did.
Look, again, I'm sure that they will find a way to squander their lead at some point, probably starting today. But you know, it's a new day, a new time to search your library, a new time to not save people with Mazavith. I don't think any of us are playing Mazavith today. Do you know why?
I do know why.
Do you guys know why?
Probably it's in the title now.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
Might be.
It might be in the title.
Director says no.
He says no. We're going with no. We are revisiting a budget theme. So, for those of you that do not have infinite dollars to spend on cards,
Like all of us.
yeah. So, you will not see nary a dual land, not even a plateau.
Nope.
You'll not see a Gaia's Cradle. You'll not see, I don't know if any of us have fetch lands. I sure don't.
Does anyone have a shock land?
I sure don't.
What's a
I
shock
don't.
land?
Yeah, no.
Playing basics.
I don't. I've only got
Is
like
a
10
shock
rares.
is a shock land when you put a Guildgate in your deck and you're shocked how bad it is when you draw it?
Could be.
Our budget limitation for this video was $100, although many of us didn't even approach 100. I think all of us are clear and under the mark. I know mine clocked in at around 75. Stephen, what was yours?
Around $80.
Around 80. John's.
I was below 70.
Wow. And Wes?
Mine had triple digits in it. I was right at that 100 mark.
Obviously.
Of course.
We should have known.
Look at the cards out there. Obviously.
It's got a foil Genesis. That's like $40. You
Well-
spent all of your budget on that.
But either way, you could, obviously these decks are, I actually think that we all, as you guys are going to see when we get to it, we all did a pretty good job making these budget decks. They're pretty fun, and they're a great starting point for you guys to kind of build a base of the deck and then pepper in cards that you own or that you might want to get in the future. So, Steven, since you're last week's winner, first on the leaderboard, why don't you start us off?
I'm playing Kurkesh. Anake Ancient? Anoke?
Sure. Sounds great.
Not sure. Basically, whenever I activate an ability of an artifact, I may pay 1 red mana and copy that and choose new targets for it. So when I tap my Lux Cannon to put a charge counter on it, if I pay a red mana, I get 2 charge counters
It's actually
on it.
pretty good.
Yeah. And then when I remove 3 charge counters from my Lux Cannon, I will Vindicate something.
What if you pay a red?
Hey, what does
I will
Vindicate
Vindicate 2 things.
do? What does Vindicate do for all of our newer viewers?
It destroys target permanent.
Yeah, it does.
And then I got Titan Forge because every artifact deck needs golems. 3 mana, you can put a charge counter on it, and then I could remove 3 charge counters to put a 9/9 into play, which could be pretty good.
Or especially if it's 2 9/9s.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be. And then I have old trusty Serum Tank. It says whenever you play it or an artifact, put a charge counter on it, and I pay 3 mana and tap it to remove a charge counter to draw a card.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Could be quite good. And then an oldie but a goodie here, Predator Flagship.
Love Predator Flagship.
I love this card from when I played Magic as a kid.
Yep.
And I'm going to give your creatures flying, and then I'm going to destroy them. Probably 2 at a time.
You're probably not going to do that much to me.
All right, this next card seems like this is the straw that stirs the drink.
Yeah, I've got a Contagion Engine in here, which comes into play and puts a 1/1 counter on each creature target player controls. So you guys might have some creatures, you might not. Looks like Wes may be making some tokens, and I'm going to ruin that plan.
I mean, I'm not as worried about the first line text as I am the second.
Oh, where I pay 4 mana and a red and tap it, and I proliferate, and then I proliferate, and then I proliferate, and proliferate again.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's 4 proliferates for the
It's a lot.
cost of 5 mana.
That is a lot.
Yeah. So I probably have some other artifacts in my deck that work on counters. You'll just have to wait and see.
Or have activated abilities.
Yeah.
Kurkesh is pretty. He's. I don't think we featured him yet on Commander Versus, but he's probably one of the more, honestly, the more powerful mono red generals that that I don't think we've worked with yet at all.
I'm actually very interested to see the budget version of this deck because you'd think an all artifact deck is going to be really expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's lots of good artifacts for you to use.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
There's
very
also
surprised you can get that one under 100.
Lots of artifacts I could not play because I could not meet the budget.
Yeah,
so.
Sure. All right, Wes, you have $100 and maybe some change.
So this is originally supposed to be a mono blue, or a blue X budget theme, but Steven forgot his blue cards. So I
got
went
blue
with
cards. Look, this is a blue card.
That card that looks
very
blue to
blue.
me.
very blue. I went with old trusty Kruphix, God of Horizons. Me being the Simic Mage I am, I'm playing a whole lot of ways to get extra lands into play, and then ways to draw cards with creatures, come into play effects, ways to bounce said creatures, ways to get said creatures back, and things to do with lots and lots of mana. So this is pretty much all of my favorite cards in one deck.
I have one question. Is half your budget devoted to a 4 mana instant that costs 1 colorless and 3 blue?
You'll have to find out.
Because it better be.
I'm guessing yes.
I'm guessing yes as
All
well.
signs point to yes.
Yeah.
Well, I am playing Melek. Look at him.
There he is.
Look at him with his little... Is it Paragon? Melek lets me play with the top card of my library revealed. I can cast the top card of my library if it's an instant or sorcery, and whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell from my library, copy it. And I can choose new targets for that copy. So, I don't get to play Storm very often. It's something I always stayed away from
Yeah.
because, not my thing.
It can be.
But every once in a
a
while.
little overpowering.
Every once in a while, I want to try and cast Mind's Desire.
Yeah, and you know what? I can respect that.
Exactly.
Oh, I
so
love Mind's Desire.
everyone loves Mind's Desire. The card is just too sweet.
Didn't you say your budget was $75, or that's how much you spent? No, I'm not even talking about that.
Yes.
You couldn't spring for the extended art foil one?
No. No.
It was only like $4, right?
I know,
Not
right?
interested. Not interested. I don't even know how I ended up with a foil Mind's Desire. But basically, blue-red instant sorcery-based deck. We've got some arcane melee, make our stuff cost a little bit less. Past in Flames to get it back. Mind's Desire. We're gonna be trying to storm up some stuff. We'll see what happens. We got the sweet Spellweaver Volute. Maybe that's how you say it. Maybe it's not. Who knows? This card's real weird.
Yeah.
It basically enchants an instant card in a graveyard, and then whenever I play a sorcery spell, I get to copy the enchanted instant card. I can play it without paying its mana cost, and if I do, I remove the enchanted card from the game and attach this to a different instant.
Dude, I
in a
stopped paying
graveyard.
attention minutes ago.
So for those of you that are that have been longtime watchers of Commander Versus, this is the card we're gonna mess up later.
Yes.
one
For
of them.
sure.
Fortunately, it's in any graveyard, which is sweet.
Well, that's definitely
That's
the
going to
card
make it
we're
much
gonna mess up.
easier. But yeah, we're just going to try and get a bunch of mana and play some really sweet spells.
It's good. So, John and I built our decks independently.
We did. You wouldn't think that when you see it.
You would not think that. We are playing similar decks this week, and this is something that we normally kind of try to stay away from, just because obviously we want to show you guys as much variation in
Diversity.
Yeah, diversity is great. Our decks have a lot of the same cards, as you guys will notice, but I do think that they're going to play out quite differently.
Yes, I agree.
My general is Tibor and Lumia, which is one that a bunch of you guys have requested over the last year. Honestly, the main reason I'm playing this general is so I can play with one of my favorite Magic cards ever printed in Charisma. Charisma is from Arcadian Mask, also great in Blue Devotion if you're into that. And it's an enchant creature that says whenever enchanted creature deals damage to a creature, you control that creature as long as Charisma remains in play. So, Tibor and Lumia, enchant it with Charisma, play a red spell, gain control of all the creatures.
What if all my creatures are 1/1s?
They're dead, and I'll gain control of the rest. But we're also kind of doing an instant and sorcery theme, obviously, because Tibor and Lumia, it's in Is It colors, so you're playing a lot of instants and sorceries. We have an excellent Is It creature, Nuck If You Buckleby.
Yes.
Returns instant and sorcery from your hand, from your graveyard to your hand. Charmbreaker Devils, which does the same thing during your upkeep. He's a lot bigger. Well, he's the same size, but he gets a lot bigger when you start casting spells. Archetype of Imagination, so I can make sure that my creatures have flying, and theirs don't combos with Tibor and Lumia because it only deals damage to creatures without flying. So if I have this out, I can't hurt my guys, and I'm getting all of theirs. And then Cerebral Vortex because it's just a really sweet spell. And one of these
really sweet picture, that's for sure.
One of these two is going to draw a bunch of cards. I'm going to try to kill them when they do it.
Yeah.
Punish.
We'll find out.
Yep. So, if you guys are ready, are you guys ready?
Who goes first?
I think Steven's ready.
John goes
John
first.
goes first.
John goes first.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
Well,
I'll take it.
Hey,
He may be a theme this season.
Hey, we'll have to see.
it could be. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, we'll see you in the game.
All right. Let's start it off.
Wait, I thought I was going to start with my story about Steven.
No, we're not listening to your story. I'm going to draw my card.
All right.
You can say your story. I don't even know what the story is. To be...
I'm
Parnell
going...
told me the story today. There's a room that the light switch is outside of the room.
It's behind my desk.
And Parnell
you
had
know this
Steven
story.
convinced for 3 days that it was a clap-on light.
That's very true.
Turning the light on. Every time Steven would just... And it's only funny because it's Steven.
Go.
You know how I found out? He wasn't there. And I went into the room and clapped.
I
and
was
the light
on
wouldn't
the phone.
the light wouldn't come on. I was like, what?
It warms my heart to think
It's
about that
believable, okay?
Is that the same tap plan I played?
No,
I
mine
gained a
Mountain
light.
go.
Mine did not
I
gain a
cast a
light.
mountain and said go.
All right.
story. I'm not going to cast my forest, but I will play it.
I was about 3 seconds too slow because I was on the phone and I saw him and I was like, no. And I didn't make it fast enough, and he'd already turned around and realized.
That's real. It happened.
Wait a minute, this is a clapper light.
Play a mountain and it is it signet.
Oh,
And
what are you ramping?
Ramp.
I can't even play signets.
Rampus.
No, you cannot.
Say rampus.
He did say Rampus.
I'll pass the turn.
Oh, no, it isn't signet over there. I
No,
thought we were
it's-
going to
But
play
I
mirror
could
games.
play a Mind Stone after I play a Great Furnace.
That's
Okay.
better than it is at signet.
That's pretty good.
Especially if I
It is
play
his
cash
deck.
and
Play an
draw
island.
cards.
It's much better in his deck.
And stare at all my 4-drops as I go.
You have 4-drops too?
Yeah, I do.
You like lattes?
I love lattes. You like money?
I'm going to tap my mountain
That's
and
so
play
crazy.
a Wayfarer's
hang
Bauble. Let's see. I'm going to activate it, go get a land, and I'm going to play a Halimar Depths so that I can look at the top 3 cards.
Humillery Depths.
Is that what it's called?
Looked
No,
like he
it's-
just looked like he just played that out.
We had a
tap
friend.
To me.
You actually know the person
It comes into play tap.
who always said Humillery Depths.
I don't know who that was.
It was Brad Shepard.
Top 3.
Bradley.
Shout out, Brad. You can take your turn.
I'm gonna take my turn.
Bradley Shepard.
Yeah.
He was at the Open this past weekend.
I'm sure he was.
I'm gonna play
And they were
terrain.
calling him the front Bradley Shepard. I was like, is his
Terrain
mom up
generator,
there?
and I'll pass the turn.
Terrain generator is the one that you pay 2, tap it, put a land from your hand into play.
Basic land.
Basic land. All right.
Definitely a basic land. You'd see this card a lot more.
I'm going to play Spawning Bed.
Man, I forgot about that one.
And I shall cast Kurkesh, a Nake Ancient.
This is king of the ramp when you got a bunch of
I know,
bunch
right?
of budgeted decks.
Man, my hand's only getting more expensive.
Well, you do have the most expensive decks. That's
Go ahead.
appropriate.
All right.
All right. All right. All
All right.
All right.
All right.
You know what? Let's just get right out there.
Is this
There he is.
Melek.
Yep.
Resolve.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Play with the top card of my library
I'm gonna
reveal.
put this into play. Okay.
All right.
Done.
Yep.
I think Kurkesh may bite the dust.
Draw.
Well, if it does, you get a 3/3.
That's true.
Is that a frog?
I'll pass the turn.
Frog lizard. Not just a
Passes
frog.
the turn.
Yep.
It's my turn.
What did Pongify make?
Sheep.
I'll
Sheep.
play a
Made
mountain.
Pongify made an 8.
Oh, an ape. Yes. It's just a sheep on the picture, right?
No, it's an ape.
Is it an ape?
It's an ape on an island.
That's Avenize.
Avenize. There we
sheep.
go.
That's right.
I'm ashamed.
I know, right?
It's the same
I
stuff.
shall cast Mimic Bat.
That's a good magic card.
That
That
is
is a good
a
one.
very good card.
Man, I'm so
I was hoping
outclassed
that
now.
card cost a lot more money.
And I will pass the turn.
Aw,
I think it's like $3.
Yeah, no. I was hoping it just cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna
Oops. He's
no
ramping.
shot claim. I'm just gonna get 2 forests and say go.
Straight ramp,
Yeah.
homie. Everybody's ramping. Everybody's found a little way to ramp. Look at that.
Now, the copy effect on
Now
this is a May.
that is not budget.
You don't know.
You know what I mean? The copy effect on this is May. Like if you cast something, do you have to copy a spell?
No.
Or is it
No. It copies it. I may choose new targets,
okay?
but it has to be played from the top of my library. Or
Why don't
do
you
that.
recoup right now?
No, that doesn't sound very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to draw some cards.
Thank goodness that wasn't on the top of the library.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Whew. You can't cast that one.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Luckily, that card's also budget.
It
Now.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time before it gets banned in Commander. It's banned everywhere else.
Maybe.
Let's play Bosium Strip.
Bosium Strip.
That's a Namba with Riku.
All right, Bosium Strip. 3 mana. Tap it until end of turn. If at any time the top card in your graveyard is an instant, interrupt, or sorcery card, you may play that card as though it were in your hand. If you do so, remove that card from the game.
I'll cut it.
That is the exact words it says.
Yes. I'm gonna
Sure.
attack.
You're gonna brawl.
Yeah, I would like to attack Wes. Get my first blood in there.
Was it 2?
It is.
He's got 2M on
Is
him.
that 38 with
Oh, yeah,
2
2M.
Melek damage.
Don't worry, you're not gonna die to melee damage.
You don't know that.
You done?
I'm pretty positive.
Fair enough.
All right. I am going to cast Tibor and Lumia. And then
And then,
I'm going to cast Charisma.
oh, combo
Oh,
breaker.
no.
You cast a blue spell.
Yeah, this creature gets flying.
Okay.
That's the combo. Isn't
All right, I'm
That is
done.
the combo,
Well, I mean,
yes.
I gotta do other things and stuff, but yeah, I'm done.
Kurkesh, you can't leave me.
I don't think he's gonna leave you. I don't think Tibor and Lumia is gonna survive the turn.
I hope it doesn't.
it? Yeah, me too, man.
I also would like to keep my general, so maybe I just give it flying.
Now, explain that combo again.
Whenever I cast a red spell, I deal 1 damage to each creature without flying.
I
And
shall
what does this
cast
do?
Temple Bell.
Charisma, you should know what Charisma does. Whenever enchanted creatures deals damage, you gain control of creatures that dealt damage to.
So you play a red spell, it deals damage, and you take all of them.
Yeah, that's
That's
probably
pretty
not
good.
going to happen.
I'm going to activate Temple Bell. and
I'm not
pay a
even
red.
sure why I played.
So we're all
charisma.
drawing 2
It was
We are
probably
all
that.
drawing 2 cards.
All right, 1, 2. Arcane Melee.
I shall play a Keldon Necropolis. And
You
pass
know-
the turn.
Do you remember the days of Thrashing Wumpus Charisma?
No.
Yeah.
I was playing Sarah Avatar Life Game at the time. We've watched the video.
That's fair. Say Avatar Angelic Horus.
It was Scent of Jasmine.
Ah, yes. I'm a fan.
Hero. Wall of Glare.
Wall Glare and Viability.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm going to cycle Tranquil Thicket. Well, fellas, as it stands, I can't really do much about that thing.
John can.
I'm sure John will do something.
Why is it got to be me?
Because Wes is going to pass the turn.
Oh, well then,
No,
yes.
he
it'll
might cast
probably be me.
Kruphix.
And then pass
He's got 8 cards in his hand. He's got to do something or discard.
I do have 8 cards in my
I
hand.
don't think casting Kruphix helps.
What does it do?
Helps,
I
for,
don't know what this card
helps for
does.
next turn.
It does.
You have no maximum hand size. It does help.
No. Fair enough.
Wait, if unused mana when empty from your mana
It's
pool,
upwelling, right?
Turns
mana
into
becomes
colorless
colorless
mana.
instead. It doesn't even say you keep it. It just says the mana becomes colorless.
No, you do keep it. It replaces it leaving your mana pool with it becoming colorless.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Alright, I'm done.
Well, I guess it is up to me.
I would discard.
but
I
you don't have to. It's pretty sweet. Someone make him sacrifice that so this triggers.
I can just put it here.
Can't cast
I mean,
that
I
card
get to
yet.
still have the
No,
card.
it has to be imprinted. That's how imprint works. It has to be there.
I'm going to cast Faithless Looting.
I'm 100% certain of this.
I know that, but can you stop me from imprinting it?
I mean, you can imprint it, but I still
Mana
just put it
Geyser.
back on command
Mana Geyser.
Well, that's interesting. Off the
it's
top
not
of your
fair.
library.
It is.
That makes mana, doesn't it?
It makes a lot of mana.
How much
Yeah.
mana does it make?
1 red for every
Land.
land that you guys have that is tapped.
OMG.
This is no good.
Discard 1.
It's good if we're trying to kill that thingy.
And
You guys should not as be concerned about this as you should be about John's area.
I'm just going to be
His
honest
area.
with you. I'm fully concerned about it all, but I'm more concerned about Kurkesh betraying me.
I won't make him betray
You don't even have a choice.
Yeah, I do. I could just not cast a red spell.
I think you want that Melek.
I think you want all the creatures.
Well, there's only 2.
So red, blue, leave the red floating. Soaring.
Mhm.
So it's 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and cast Mana Geyser. And that's going to add twice.
I have responses.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you 2 more mana to play with.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna have 2 colorless.
So
2,
14,
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
28, 34.
34 red.
mana.
All right.
And he's going to recoup.
No,
Cast it again.
I'm running low on blue though. That's the key. Let's do Flashback Faithless Looting. 31.
That's not very nice.
What is it?
Vandal Blast.
That's just not very nice.
You're not wrong. It is not very nice.
Destroys all of your artifacts?
All artifacts that I don't control.
Yeah, it does.
Why you guys say it like
It's
that?
just really mean.
It's not that mean.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It's apocalypse for my deck.
Oh, that's exiled, right?
Cheats McGee over here.
Yeah. 26.
Oh, and the land?
Oh, there was a land too. Man. I really don't want that Tibor and Lumia still doing its thing.
Can you stop it?
Yeah.
Again.
You know that I have the
What do you
rapid
mean?
hybridization.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to cast the rapid hybridization.
What do you mean? Can he
I think
stop
he was talking
it?
about me, yeah.
Can who's gonna stop John?
Me?
You heard him. He's gonna stop me.
Maybe one of these
Thank
days.
you for the monkey.
Who knows?
Monkey?
Ooh.
I'm so happy.
I know that he is taken.
I have
that
no idea why I played Charisma on that card.
It's okay. It's okay.
you
Or you can
weren't.
read about it in the comments later.
Worse,
You weren't ready for it.
I could have just played any. I had 2 other spells in my hand I could have played. Could have done
I'll
nothing.
just play Arcane Melee. Bunch of mana, couldn't do anything with it.
All right.
You could destroy 4 of my permanents.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, he did.
Sorry, Stevie.
It wasn't a could. It
Go.
did.
Okay, so I think this is what I want.
Cryptic Command.
Jace's Sanctum.
Buddies.
Instants and sorceries cost 1 less.
And you get
Oh,
a
that's for
scry when you
everybody?
cast one, right?
That's for everybody?
No.
Me cast.
We're just buddies.
Oh.
This is for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's
This one
I'm
is
going
you.
to cast Rite of Replication on Melek.
Yeah, you are.
You don't save that for kicker?
This is a Melek.
That's a lot of Meleks.
A lot of Meleks don't do anything.
Can I get a Melek? Can I get a Melek token?
Do we have an
It's
extra?
fine. Just,
No.
All right, so wait, I'm supposed to scry 1. I'll scry that at the bottom. Okay, now.
Hey.
And then I'm going to cast Mizium Mortars, scry.
You need a Grizzly Brand token for that? Mail it?
My
that
Melek
to the bottom,
or
His
what are we
Melek.
talking about? Marlet? Yeah.
Melek. Steven, who's just been recently ravaged.
He hasn't been ravaged.
Grizzly Brand. This is
What's
a
your Melek?
5/5 flying demon.
That token's really sweet.
It is.
It is really sweet. You can have a Mammoth instead if you prefer.
Well, now that you're talking too much, Wetch, I'm going to attack you for 3.
Oh no!
35.
It's not the first time my mouth's got me in trouble.
I'll pass the turn.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I will cast a Serum Tank.
Tank.
Thank you.
I'll attack John.
Does that have a counter on it already?
No. It's
When
whenever
it-
another one comes into play.
It's not. It says when Serum Tank or another artifact comes into play, put
It
a
is.
charge counter on
It
Serum
is.
Tank.
How many points do I take from
4. 4.
It's a 4-power creature?
37?
Jeez.
Did he gain a
Did
lot?
he gain one?
Yes.
He did.
Swift
Turn 1.
Turn 1.
Oh, man.
And he's got 4K damage.
I got 4K damage.
You're
4,000
dead. You have
damage.
4,000.
Yeah, I know,
You've taken
right?
4,000.
What's Wes at? He's taking 2
I'm at
attacks. Right?
35.
He's at 35.
And you're at 37?
I'm at 40.
Oh, I saw your in one. All right, I just
John's
sure.
at 37.
Yeah, I'm done. So mean. I let John draw 2 cards. He destroyed all my artifacts.
Yeah, that
Kurkesh
was-
is angry.
that
So
was
all
not
my
very
instant
nice.
spells and stuff cost... Or all
Instants and sorceries cost 2 less to
My, oh
cast.
boy.
Mine costs 3 less.
It's true.
Oh, that is so fun. All right.
That's what we're here for.
We are here for fun. I'm going to pay a blue and use one over here. I'm a Factor Fiction.
Who would you like to target?
Steven Green.
Depends on how good it is.
Unsurprising.
3, 4.
I think it's good.
It's not bad.
I think it's
Not
good.
bad.
That's a pretty good one.
It does everything you want his deck to do. Draw cards, get a bunch of mana. Thought you were going to do a real split.
I did too.
Take it.
I did do
It's
a
fine.
real split.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me use this one. Play a Soul Ring.
Yeah.
All right.
This is why I attacked Wes.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm going to play my land.
I was not fooled by just having Kruphix out.
So now I have 2 instants or sorcery spells.
Yeah, I had
so
a lot of
that's-
mana and a lot of things,
Spell
but I didn't get
Mastery.
to do very much.
I'm going to play
However-
Harvest Awakening. So it's going to be for 2, 3, 4. There's my green. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield tab and the rest on the bottom of your library.
And then he gets to untap
If there are
them.
2 or more instant or sorcery, untap those lands. Okay. So reveal the top
1,
10.
2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
3 lands.
And I get to put them on the bottom, right?
In any order.
All right, that was a little
That
justice.
was, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Man.
I did not mean to do that.
really
That's fine,
aggressive.
that's
Yeah, it was.
All right.
He bricked on
But
it
I
for the
can-
most part. You don't have to throw the cards.
I know, right?
He's learned his lesson. What?
They come into
Can
play
we
tapped, right?
take? He untaps them.
Okay,
Can we
just
take a
making sure.
moment and you clean up whatever is going on here?
Why is there an island up
Here,
here?
I'll help.
Thank you, John.
There. These are all tapped.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all are sweethearts. I hate you.
Hold on.
This is my 9-year-old niece's like pet peeve.
You hear me?
Her lands have to be absolutely perfect.
Hold
or she will
on.
lose
Let
her
me.
mind.
I'm just going to add a mana.
The 29-year-old Justin.
I'm going to cultivate for 1 green.
She also plays her
I'm
lands
going to put
on
an
the
island
side.
into play, go get an island, put it in my hand, and then I'm done.
You can wean her off.
I'm
that.
done. Go. Stop making fun of me.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
Enough.
I'm
This is not
definitely
even
gonna
revealed
continue to
anymore.
Attack you.
I didn't even do anything.
Yeah. Is your budget all on one, like, Kozilek or something? Or Tooth and Nail? I guess Tooth and Nail's super expensive these days.
No, I couldn't afford a tooth and nail. I wanted to.
I believe you. What's... Oh, never mind.
I'm in the main phase of Fact or Fiction, and I'll have a colorless floating. Justin will target you.
All right.
Should have targeted me. Definitely should have targeted me.
Ooh. Who boy?
Shoe buddy. Case of the shoe buddies.
It was a
That
good
frantic search is really good.
one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
You certainly shouldn't have targeted Justin. I think he's one of the best Fact or Fiction splitters at this table.
That's the best part of Fact or Fiction.
I love.
It's a
getting,
2-player
I
card.
love getting targeted by Fact
Yeah.
or Fiction. I absolutely love it.
One of my favorite cards ever. Four ones and the 5 those are boring. This is real. This is
I didn't want to have
this is
Skull
real
Clamp
life.
with his Ant Queen Skull Clamp. I'm not
That
going
was a
with
good
that.
pile. I like this. I think that's good.
I know which
I
pile he's
choose
gonna
these
choose.
Yeah.
Talrand and Frantic Search have gone to my hands.
I love Fact or Fiction
And
so much. I
we have a colorless.
We have a
love
colorless
splitting it.
So we have blue, red, blue. That's 4.
And it's Talon.
That's Talrand.
You got some Aubrey tokens?
I forgot my Aubrey Hawkins at home. I got some Drakes though. And
I have to get
then,
Drake from you. There you go. You can throw it back over there.
thank you. I'm gonna need it. I'm about to put one in play.
Hey, wait.
Hey, look at this. It's all coming up. 1 blue. Trigger.
Yep.
Woo.
Oh my gosh, you get to float mana with that.
Well, I've already got, lands that are tapped, so I don't have to float anything.
That's what I mean.
Well, that's not what I
I
expected.
figured
to
that
draw.
was better than Treasure Cruise.
Director. That's a hard one.
See, he's got to get rid of 2. He would've
I
just
do have
drawn
to get
him-
rid of 2. You're not
would've
wrong.
drawn him with Treasure Cruise.
What? This isn't a 5/5, right?
It's a
2/4.
2/4.
It's a Melek.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. How did you miraculously get a 5/5? We're gonna talk about this for a minute.
All right, I'm going to discard Mana Flare. That seems like a dangerous card
Yeah.
right now.
Is it working here too?
And I'll discard Firemite's Force.
It's not funny.
1,
Hilarious.
2, and 3.
Yep.
Then we're going to cast Recoup and get another Drake. Targeting. Man, that's a lot of Manius.
What?
For Wes? Yeah. A
No,
lot.
just in general. I have a Mana Geyser in here that I could target. That's a
If
lot
you
of
want
red.
to.
That's a lot of red.
Yelp 2?
You want to.
Yelp 2.
I don't.
You
I'm
don't
going to
call
target
that Mana
Treasure
Geyser?
Cruise.
Can we stop and appreciate how much these decks are exploding for being under $100 right
Yeah,
now?
it's kind of crazy. I'm going to cast Treasure Cruise. That costs 2 less, so it costs 5 colorless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, not your Wayfarer's Bauble.
4 lands and something that got a land.
And I got
Now
flashback.
you're gonna Ancestral Recall.
Draw 3.
Yep.
I get to play a land for the turn finally. There we go.
or even exiling all of them with your graveyard.
I know. I'm a bad person.
Yes.
Oh, don't think I could do anything too crazy from here. So we'll,
Thank goodness.
I know. Lose 3 life and flashback deep analysis.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. I need some more Aubreys.
34.
The sheets will fill in really nice.
Ugh. Disgusting. 3. I'll cast Turnabout with 1 floating.
Untap all of your creatures, and you're done.
I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Untap all of your
Wait,
artifacts.
how many cards do you have in your hand?
5.
Whoa, slow down there, killer.
All right. Well, I haven't untapped yet. I'm casting Turnabout. You tell me.
Can I pay a red to copy that?
I don't think that's how it works.
Seems like, come
You're
on.
getting a little out of control over there. You have
Well,
5
do your
cards in
thing,
your
man.
hand?
Oh, now he's getting out of control.
We'll just counterspell.
Just basic counterspell.
Couldn't afford Cryptic Command.
Sometimes you got to do what you got
You
to do.
couldn't afford Cryptic Command?
I don't believe it.
We don't believe that at all.
Fair enough.
Director, where's the deck list? I want to know if he has a Cryptic Command.
That's it for me.
That's all.
I had to put an end to the shenanigans. They were getting out of control.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Now I'm just going to take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 to the face next turn because of it.
I'm not doing much. Tell you that. I'm going to play a heuristic study
It's pretty good.
One of the best sets of all time.
to attempt to draw some cards.
Perhaps.
And a gutter snipe. So,
That only hits each opponent,
yeah,
right?
its opponents.
Or is it mages, Justin?
And yeah. And I am going to pass the turn. No attackies.
That grizzly brand, quite intimidating.
It is. Unbeknownst to everyone else. Yeah. Oh, Melek's your general. I was going
Correct.
to get him out of your graveyard.
No. Look at the flaming marshmallow up there.
Marshmallow.
I'm going to cast Everflowing
Yes.
Chalice.
Oh, no.
All right. For 1?
Yep.
Storm Tank goes up 2 counters.
2 counters.
What else he got over there? Couple mana.
I think I'm going to cast Chain Reaction.
Now, what does
will
that do?
Kill
That's a good
every
card.
creature.
Does
Kills
X
every
damage
creature.
to each creature or X the number of creatures on the battlefield?
That's what I thought it does.
Yep. Look at that big turn.
Are you paying 1 for Heuristic Study? I missed the other one.
I'm not.
You can.
I can't. Well, I didn't. I said I'm not.
Well, yeah. It's only fair since then it gets you on the other one.
Fair enough.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, the other person I'm super concerned about.
Please get your lands back down there with the other lands.
Oh, man. All right. Okay, so my instants and sorcery spells cost 1 less, is what you're telling me.
2 less.
2 less. All right. We're going to play Kiora, the Crashing Wave.
That's a Planeswalker.
That is a
I
Planeswalker.
can't even afford those.
And,
Nope.
Yeah, Planeswalkers? No wonder his cost all the way 100.
Yours like $2.
I'm going to draw a card and play another land. We get to play an additional land this turn.
It's
So-
the real Cure, not the dual deck one.
I'm going to play this.
Yeah.
Still like
Bounce
$2.
this, play this as my second land.
Okay.
How many lands you playing this turn?
2.
Okay.
A Simic Growth Chamber and an
Just making
island.
sure. Just making sure.
And then we're going to check out some results.
All
What
right.
kind of results?
They're unexpected. We'll see what happens. This can be very, very good, or it can be very, very bad.
Well, how could it be? How could it be bad?
It's never bad.
Come good now,
Oh.
Steven. Come good. Capsize. Well,
Does he get that card? How does this work?
Yes, to cast it.
Are you paying 1 extra for Heuristic Study?
No.
Okay.
You can draw. I'm never gonna pay.
I like
can,
that.
So I can cast it, but I also get to buy it back, right?
What does unexpected results say?
So, shuffle your library, then reveal the top card. If it's a non-land card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield and return unexpected results to its
You
hand.
can buy it back without doing anything, right?
So I get to cast it. Does it cost 2 less to buy back?
Mm-hmm.
So I can effectively pay 1 mana, capsize something, and buy it back.
I would like to say that's not accurate, but it is. Because you don't have to pay its mana cost, right?
No.
Yeah, and then the buyback cost is reduced by Arcane Melee, right? Almost positive.
Well, so we've beaten up on Steve.
I'm pretty sure. Capsize used to be reduced by Sapphire medallions and
Yeah,
stuff.
it
so.
gets reduced by medallions.
Oh, it definitely is reduced by that.
Yeah, that's what we're checking out.
I just don't know if the unexpected results lets you do buyback.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because when you cast the card, you could choose to pay the buyback.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you targeting?
Are you
No,
paying,
I'm bouncing
paying 1?
Ristic Study. No, you can draw your 1 last card. That's like just the only thing we really target at the moment.
You mean you don't want to target Arcane Melee with your capsize with buyback?
Particularly. Then we're gonna play an Archaeomancer.
That card's sweet.
It costs 4, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah,
it
it
does not
costs
get
the full
reduced.
Monty.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Are you getting a counter spell back?
No, you know what? I think I'm gonna get this Factor Fiction back.
You don't say.
It's a good card to get back.
It is a good card to get back. And now I believe she's active, right? Or no?
Nope, one left.
Needs
One more.
7.
Oh, no.
One more.
All right.
Gee willikers.
Well, I need 1 more,
It's active now.
and it is active now. Tap double green for it. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. And then now I can attack.
Okey pokey.
And the way's clear.
For 6? Is it 4?
4.
I don't know how much it is.
To SUAREZ.
30.
Now,
Yeah.
SUAREZ also has
4.
4 more K damage. Yes,
Different K.
I'm going to put a G because it's a god. You guys can write whatever you
Take
want.
that, SUAREZ.
I took it.
And,
all done over there?
I'm all done after that turn.
Yeah, clean up your board.
I'm going to be honest. I feel a little left out here.
It's okay, Stevie.
I have 6 permanents. You guys have 100. I guess
I have a lot of
Justin
permanents,
only
but I'm not
has
doing
2 more
too
than me.
much.
Yeah.
3, 5,
I'm right there with you, friend.
8.
There he is.
Reveal the top card of your library.
I don't want to.
Sapphire Medallion. All right. I'm going to play a Desolate Lighthouse.
Hey, it's Ristic Study. I've seen that one before.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Heuristic
Yeah.
Study. All right.
Yes.
I think
I had to do it, John. You're already out of control. You
okay.
set off a chain reaction.
I'm glad you
okay.
had that chain reaction.
Keanu Reeves ran from it on his motorbike.
I think I'm just gonna pass the turn.
You done?
Yeah.
All right, don't expect fireworks out of me anymore. I already set mine off. Ooh, I needed that. You guys ready for this?
Hey, now.
He's ready to cast his general again.
He is. He can do it. He can do it.
And
pass-
pay 1 for
pass
Ristic
the
Study.
turn.
Can't. No.
I'm not going to pay one for this to study.
How many cards do you have now, Justin?
6.
God.
I got 5.
Just letting you reload.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, I'm doing a lot with it. I'll draw a card.
You sure will. I'm done.
End step. I'm going to Factor Fiction. We will choose Mr. SUAREZ.
You just attacked me. It's fine. Give me the Factor Fiction. Let's go.
Give me the Factor Fiction. Zagana versus. That's an easy one.
That's a real 4-1 split.
That's a real 4-1.
Skull, I don't know what's his hand. Skull Clan could have been just as bad.
Nope.
He had 1,000,000 mana into which to pump Ant Queens.
That's 1,000,000 mana, and he just draws all the cards.
It's true.
And he gets his Mass Admirers back.
That's creature spell.
Well, you
Better-
got a Screech spell.
Yeah. Well, make him do it rather than just put it in his hand.
Yep.
This is getting a little.
So evidently, all the best commander spells costs no money, and your deck can be pretty sweet on a budget.
Well, yeah. The first time, I told you guys this off screen, the first time I built this deck, it was right at like $39. I decided I needed to add some more stuff into it to get it a little, up the power level a little bit.
Yeah, Judge Foil Monsters there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm going to tick up Kiora and target that.
Fog. You're lost in it. It's a bubble.
Oh yeah, it's a protective bubble, a water
It is
bubble.
indeed a protective bubble.
Hit you with that
Is
water
it a force
spout.
bubble?
I love force bubble.
I know you love force bubble.
I've never understood why, but I just love it.
We've got so many things to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm going to attack.
Keep in mind who just gave you that good force of will, or that good fact prediction. That's all I'm saying.
You 4-1'd it.
Yeah, with the best card.
All right, this is coming at John,
Of course.
and these are coming at Parnell.
Well, now
Oh,
you're
how cute. You got 2 damage.
I'm at 38. John.
26 and 8k damage. K2.
K2K.
Okay.
He's definitely not done.
No, we
He hasn't even gotten started.
we are very far from done. So,
Steven, we're going to need to team up.
2,
Why are we targeting Steven? I also need help.
3 blue.
We'll team up with you for a while, and then we'll turn
So
on
there's
you later.
5, 6, 7.
There's not a lot for me
3,
to
4,
team
5,
up with
6,
you with.
But, I mean, I'm not working with a lot either.
I'm gonna steal some stuff.
Are we paying one?
Nope.
Hold on. You got a target. He gets
Yeah.
to draw his card first.
That one, and that one.
Whew. Counterspell, dog. That's the same counterspell you played against me.
It is.
Womp womp.
Yes.
Thank you,
We've
Justin.
done it. Thank you.
Just hang out, Melek.
Kurkesh, way not to betray me, buddy.
Yeah. How'd that feel? Not very good. Mr. Blue Mage.
That's
6
6
green.
green. That's trouble.
Predators Council.
No.
Can I read that card?
Yeah, you sure can. He gets his graveyard back into his hand.
What's that do?
It's been muddled.
The mixture. It's been muddled.
This is great.
You've drawn enough.
Yeah, I'll take it.
He's about to.
No,
Oh,
no.
Now we're gonna cast
Not
Prime
in
Speaker
my
and
house.
Zegana.
Well, you can cast Prime Speaker. I can't stop that. Muddled
He
doesn't
didn't have
count
enough mana.
Skullwinder.
Does that just get it back?
I'm gonna get this back, and I get to get someone else gets something back too, right? Steven, you can have something back.
Well, let me read this.
That card's real good.
Yeah.
I can get something back.
See, you might want to pick that Great Furnace.
I'm gonna tap it permanently though.
I actually think I have to pick the Great Furnace
I wasn't joking.
because I need this. So
You
I'm
want
gonna
that
pick.
chain reaction?
What? You have a god.
I need lands to cast spells.
I can bounce a land to your hand.
Are we
No.
done?
Yes.
All right.
John,
You
you're
do
right.
that?
We all must team up.
Yeah, I
will
wasn't
end
lying.
you. It's terrible every time.
I just don't-
Here,
Well,
these are creatures. They're
how about you
tapped.
move your stuff back and I borrow some of yours?
Oh,
to play
okay,
that?
that's true. Yeah, just
Sapphire
go.
Medallion.
There's my Sapphire Medallion.
here you go, Wes. You can use the top area
Thanks, I
here.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to put my lands over there. I might not get them back.
You
You're
draw
paying
back a
one from
nub.
Sapphire Medallion.
Yeah, I'm debating on how I want to pay it.
See, I'm nice.
Just
Justin.
tap that Is It signet. You know that you're going to use it.
I let you draw cards.
He's got more cards than he
You're-
can handle.
You're not nice.
He's gonna put a land into play.
To
He's
be
gonna have tons of
fair,
things going.
that probably gave you the counter spell, but
It did.
It's
It
wonderful.
did not.
I
But I wouldn't have drawn
got a
it.
force bubble on my Melek, right?
Yeah.
All right, then I am done.
that's right.
I'm going to put a land
That's
into play.
right.
Draw this card.
Well, I have a card in my hand that is just very bad this game.
It's okay.
It's called Bargaining Table. And it is not going to do very much.
It is not. This is not the table you want to
Do
bargain
you not
at.
have a lot to bring to the table?
Evidently not. You know what Bargaining Table does?
Negative.
I pay 5 mana slash. That's just to cast it. I pay X mana
Slash,
to draw a card.
that's just to cast it.
Where X is the number of cards in one of your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
so I had to pay like at least 5 mana to draw any cards. At this
I have
table.
3 cards.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast Rune Chanter's Pike.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm going to pass the turn after that.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
I may draw a card or two this turn. Oh, it was the wrong thing. Look at that. Just waiting there.
I told you to get the chain reaction.
All right, I will play a Great Furnace.
That's an artifact.
I like it. It's good. It's a combo.
It is a combo.
Combination.
Combination breaker. 4.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yep. It's pretty good. I like how you're leaving up that Keldon Necropolis just in case you have.
In case he gets 5 more mana.
You windfall into 5 mana.
Guess crawl space.
Yeah, I like crawl space.
No more than 2 creatures.
Can attack you each combat.
That is correct.
Okay.
You must crawl to get to me.
Are you paying 1?
Nope, I never paid.
Can I pay the 1? That player.
Nope.
You guys are talking now until Sands of Delirium hits, and you're talking about drawing all these cards.
Blow 2 mana.
All right. You got it. I'm still going to do something else.
He's like, all right.
I'm going to. This only cost that.
Instance costs 2.
I'm going to cast
His effect costs 3 less.
Electrolyze. I'm going to target Wes.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
I approve of this message.
Buzz. Buzz. Buzz.
Us red mages,
That's
remember,
fine.
we gotta stay together.
I will target Kiora. Draw a card.
Well, redirect.
Redirect to Kiora. Whatever. Whatever, man.
Whatever.
Anything else?
On his turn? No.
Okay.
Nay. Nay, I'm good.
The bubble is gone.
Melek.
Melek has been freed.
This turn.
Yeah, well, Kiora's gone. For now.
Temporarily.
Well, yeah, that's right.
He may,
Yeah,
he
I
may
know.
go to the Praetors for counsel.
Let's hope he doesn't.
He may convene the
I
council.
was like, no.
2
Oh boy.
blue, grain. Prime Speaker
So-
Zagana.
How does this work? When the Prime Speaker comes into play, does it see Kruphix?
Yeah, it's easy.
Give me a second.
Because it wasn't a creature when you cast it.
Yeah.
But by the time it's in
By
play,
the time it's in play, it is. Unfortunately.
ugh. All right, I'm gonna respond.
What you got?
I'm gonna cast Dig Through Time. So
I like
there's
it.
2 blue and 3, so I need to exile 3. 1, 2.
Non-instant sorcery, non-instant sorcery, non-instant sorcery.
Why don't you show us those 7 cards?
Well, it's a look,
Yeah. He'll show you the Goblin Electromancer.
so you get to see my Goblin Electromancer.
This is
And-
exiled.
It will. It's in my graveyard.
And the card underneath it, right?
I think
Well,
so.
that'll just be there.
No. Well, after the spell resolves.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying when he's got the 7 in his hand, do I
Why
get
are
to
you
see
so
the
worried
8?
about it? Because you can't see what's in his hand?
This is his one opportunity to look at someone's hand without losing any points.
I know, right?
I'm just asking if I get to see the 8th card.
No,
you
you
will
don't.
as soon as the spell resolves.
That is the 8th card on his library. And then when the spell resolves, he'll flip
If he's
it over.
drawing cards, then yes. But
I was just wondering.
these aren't looking at.
I would just rather we
Steven
did it
just
right
want- Steven
and
just
then
wants
not
to
get
look.
commented.
Those are not.
We are-
Those are not
we are
leaving his
all
library.
doing it right.
They're still in his library.
Okay.
All right, Steven, you ready?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Just mess with him.
Yeah, you're right.
What was that?
That is Volcanic Vision. Volcanic Vision says,
That's a good.
return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
Such as Dig Through Time.
Volcanic Vision deals X damage, or deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to each creature your opponent controls.
On the bright side, he won't be casting it off the top of his library
I will not.
because he's going to draw it.
I will.
All right. You got
Anyways,
the
back to your Prime Speakers Zagana.
No,
You got
it's
it.
good now.
You,
It's fine.
Yeah, it's yours.
big. It is.
Yuck.
Of course, he has a volcanic
All right.
vision.
So he's gonna get 4 because he's
You
gonna
draw
see this,
5.
right? So I'm gonna draw 5 cards.
I do not like that
1,
at
2,
all.
3, 4, and 5. Did I play
Messed that
Lynn's
up.
turn?
Mess that up.
I don't think I did.
You probably did.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Fair enough.
You haven't. You've had enough lands.
Haven't
I'm
you had
done.
enough?
You don't get any more lands. We've been beating up on John a bit much.
So we're going to continue doing it.
So we're going to attack Mr. Parnell.
I wish you wouldn't have done that.
6 for now.
I'm at 32. and
4K damage.
4G damage.
And what are you at, Steven?
Steven's at a
Flawless.
Flawless. 40.
Woke up this way.
Oh, man.
He woke up like this.
There was probably a Bugatti involved.
I'm going to...
A 1 mana Kadama's Reach.
Kadama's Reach.
What
at the
have you
same
done?
time,
Must be nice.
I'm going to...
So I'm
Farseek.
drawing 2 cards.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my lord.
So-
Can this be Sands of Delirium? Can we get it going?
I don't
That's for the
remember what
Farseek.
that card does.
It mills you for X.
Where X is number of...
Man, I
And
paid.
then
Well,
Kadama's Reach.
Well, it's still more than 10 cards.
That's true.
That's my new goal. Mill one of you.
Alrighty. And then let's play... And then let's...
You guys shouldn't have played this. Instant sorcery things cost less.
Listen,
mine's only for me.
it's true. Mine, you know,
1, 2, 3, 4.
we're here to have fun. Unfortunately, Wes is having the most of it.
Over being a myth.
Oh, wow.
Yuck.
Could you read that out for me?
Nope.
Over being a myth, its power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your hand. At the beginning of your draw step, draw a card.
So it's Howling Mine.
Are you paying
and
one?
Morrow.
Yeah. Get out of here. Actually, I'm going to pay 1 with this.
Oh, look at all that blue mana you have up.
I'm done.
Well, that sucks.
He didn't pray. He didn't get the council together. Ask them what they would do.
I'm saving till when I'm back.
End of turn. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to strip. Targeting my dig.
Now, what does that do again?
It lets me play it until end of turn.
Gives it flashback.
Gives it flashback, essentially. So, blue, blue. 3 is 5. Thinking.
Can't.
6, 7. I'll pay for that. So 6, I needed to exile 2.
3.
3. I had this 5 here. So that makes it cost 3.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
so I exile 1, right?
How big is he?
He's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 currently.
So, well, this was for Bosium Strip, right?
No. This was untapped.
Okay. Whatever.
This
I
was
don't care.
Rosium
Just
Strip.
do it.
This was dig. This was strip.
Just do it.
This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to exile 1. By Firemind. That is correct, right? Director? Yeah.
Dude, I can barely keep track of my own stuff.
Alright.
Need you, Steven, are you nervous?
I
about
can
what
keep
that top
track
card's gonna
of everything going on my side of the table.
be? Told you to put blue in your deck.
You just need to crawl to get over here. You remember that. Until he flashbacks.
Oh, somebody can crawl.
You hear me? Until he flashbacks that one spell. And then I don't have any permanents again.
I do not know a way out of this game. Unless it's me dying.
I know a way out. Contagion Engine. It kills this, 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 it kills this. It kills it all.
Well,
What is it? How does Contagion Engine?
It puts a -1, -1.
Put those in my hand, Director.
Each creature you control.
First you have to draw it.
And then it proliferates 4 times.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to untap.
Yep.
A little bit of protection.
Interesting.
Disdainful Stroke.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of protection.
Counters it for what?
4 less. Or 4 more, excuse me.
Yeah, it counters Cryptic Command.
It does counter Cryptic Command.
Twice.
It does do that.
I don't think you could counter it.
How many cards do you guys have? You have a lot,
I have
don't you?
a trillion.
I have 7. Exactly 7.
9.
3, 4. 3. So this card actually only costs 3. I'm going to cast Recurring Insight. and target the person with the most cards in hand.
We both have 9.
You both have 9?
I have 9, yeah.
I will target Wes.
So you draw 9, or you
I
draw
draw
to
4.
the difference?
Draw cards equal to the number of cards in target opponent's hand, so I draw 9.
Yep.
Is that good?
Yeah, I can't stop it.
Okay.
So many.
So it turns out all the expensive cards in Commander stop other people. The enabler ones are cheap. It's the ones that stop other people that are the expensive one.
Do you guys catch all that? It's got rebound as well, so.
No, but I'm pretty sure you just left some of those lands in play.
No, I didn't. 9 cards right here.
Just kidding, calm down.
Accuse me of things. 2, 3. We'll play a Darksteel Ingot. We're going to cast a Preordain.
Mystic Retrieval.
Mystic Retrieval. Quicken.
Oh, man.
That's a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie.
That's a goodie.
It's next 2 sorceries, or does it only count for the first one still?
No, it's just copied. The next sorcery
Well,
you
you
play.
can do it, and then with the
Second one there, yep.
with the second one on the stack.
Okay. I was like, will it get 2, or will it?
I bet you wish you had a Kruphix.
I bet I wish I had a Reliquary Tower.
That's expensive.
I have it in here.
I made it in the deck, though.
I made it as well.
I did not. I planned on casting my spells, but that's not how the game's turned out.
You have 6 lands.
I've been severely outclassed in the mana department.
Yeah, you've been a little outclassed. You haven't been severely outcast. You've been alright. You've been.
You have like twice as many. Everyone has twice as many lands.
I'm not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Wes has
you going
4
to your
times.
step?
I am going to go to my
1,
next.
2,
put this
3,
in
4,
play.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Okay,
16
you're
16
done.
lands.
I have 8. I got to discard 1 more.
All right, only 3x.
Discard a Telling Time. You don't need that.
But I'm still at 40. I got
All right.
that going for me.
Draw.
You didn't want to attack with your Melek?
No. Hang him back.
I'll just block. I mean,
I know.
I'll play Temple of the False God.
Why are you gonna be that way?
Why are you always lying?
Why you always lying?
That
Why
song is
you
awful.
always lying?
You watch yourself.
It's so bad.
Why you always
This seems like a good
lying?
card to cast. So I'm
Oh
gonna,
my god.
Is it Ristic Study? Because that's what's kept you in the game.
Only because
I
you
don't
haven't been
know if I'm
paying.
in
Look
the
at all your
game.
extra mana.
I'm gonna cast Clone Legion.
Can I read?
Yes. It cost. 6.
That's a very good card.
Oh my lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? 6. I think we're gonna use all our mana this turn.
Dude, you're about. How many cards are in your hand?
7. I'm targeting Wes.
So this says, for each creature target player controls, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. I'm assuming you get to keep the said tokens.
Yes.
I mean, you just read the card.
It's pretty good.
It's still on
Sounds
the
like,
stack. We're waiting on Wes to respond.
Sounds like the.
I have no responses.
Oh my
I do.
lord.
I'm going to cast Increasing Vengeance. Because I would like a copy of that card.
It's pretty good.
Are you paying 1?
You know what? No. You can have the card.
Yeah.
Is it Mages?
Whose resolves first?
Mine will.
Hold on.
Well, did I give him a counterspell? Are we going to keep it going?
I've got a
gonna
lot of
keep it
options.
going.
Where's our stack? Let's get our stack
got a
out
lot of
here.
options.
Let's get our visual aid.
I have many options.
I'm mentally figuring out what's going to happen
Yeah.
so that I'm ready
So
for it when you guys
we've said it multiple times, but to drive the point home, these decks are pretty sweet for under $100. Like, this is pretty ridiculous.
I mean, I suppose.
I'm going to draw a bunch of cards for now.
Well, no, because he has a disdainful stroke in his hand, which can counter this.
It's true.
So that is like a problem. I don't like it.
Okay.
I do get a scry. Probably should scry. Probably put this
Sure.
on the bottom. It's on the bottom. Okay.
We're going to need some copies of things.
I'll get you once we
Okay.
see what happens.
Well, if we just prepare,
yeah, no, I'm saying if we, once we see what happens,
because
I got
some
you.
things are about to go down.
I
hippos.
will let your.
I'll start writing down cards so that we can remember what's what.
No, I know exactly what's going on.
So if you're increasing Vengeance Resolves, you can just flash it.
Well, no, because I need copies.
I don't like that at all. Well, I mean, you can't stop it. All right. Yep.
All right. So
All right.
I get a token for each creature.
How many cards are in your hand?
6.
All right. So
I get like all these
2,
triggers
3, 4,
too.
Yeah, you
5,
do.
6. So here's your 6 dudes.
Why do I get 6 dudes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This
Okay.
is creature. All right. So you have a 6/6.
Yeah,
You need to
we're gonna
stack
need
your
some
triggers
paper.
because
Good
you
call.
get to draw off Prime
Here, I
Speaker.
got you. I'm writing them down.
Okay, so we have.
That took hours.
So it's 3:30 in the morning, and we've resolved John's Clone Legion, and mine's going to resolve afterwards. He's letting mine resolve. So
Yep.
John's triggers are on the stack, and he's going to resolve those, and I'm going to resolve mine.
Yep. So I was targeting Muddle the Mixture with a Cryomancer, Turnabout with Skullwinder. Skullwinder was targeting Steven.
I'm going to take a chain reaction.
Then I will draw a card from that, which is this card we knew about. Reveal. And then Prime Speaker is going to resolve her ability, giving me, I believe, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 counters, and it's a 10-10, so I'll draw 10 cards. And you guys
Okay.
get to see all of that.
I don't like putting counters in overview myth. It's not necessary.
I don't like,
All right.
even though you have it on yours.
He
I put
he
it on
mine
there.
Okay, I don't
Just
like
so they
it.
can
Those
see
are
it
my
at home
10.
and know.
It's
without-
they're all big. All right,
case anybody
so
wants
so
to see
for
them.
mine, I'm also going to target Steven with Skullwinder.
I'm going to take a.
I'm going to
Don't
target
mimic that.
Charisma with Skullwinder. I'm going to target Counterspell with Archaeomancer.
I'm getting no love from Skullwinders.
No, you don't deserve it. And my Prime Speaker is.
You draw a card
I got to
off.
draw a card from Elvish Visionary. So I'm going to draw this, and then my Prime Speaker is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to draw 13 cards. No, 12 cards.
13
Well, I
is plus-
counted the 1.
Oh.
He did.
So I'm going to draw 12 cards. And then it's still my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
If you'd have pulled it exactly 12 off.
Okay,
won the
so
game.
have a couple of spells in my hand now. No, I've already played a land.
Yep.
No.
Oh.
Yeah!
I didn't draw mine.
Steven, why are you excited?
Because you have to discard your hand.
Why would you? Why would
I'll
that
tell you what, John.
Why would that
So-
excite
I can
you?
play this Praetor's Council, and you can copy it and not counter it. And then we'll both have infinite hand sizes.
That seems like a pretty good deal.
He could copy it twice.
You do, yeah. Director pointed out we don't have to worry about maximum hand sizes because of Kruphix.
Oh, that's true. Excellent. Well, in that case,
I wish you wouldn't have pointed that out. I was trying to negotiate with Wes over here, and now he might not feel the same.
Well, only thing he has in there are Farseeks. And Kadama's Reaches. How many more basics you got in there?
we should tap this
Don't you worry
terrain
about it.
generator now. With the exactly one basic land that I drew. Come on.
You can play a land for me.
Cannot.
I'm the only one without a Kruphix.
That's true.
Do red
Okay,
calls?
well, I guess I'm gonna pass the turn to Steven.
I have effects at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to use his 2 mana plus 3 mana
Who's 2 man? Oh, the
plus
Arcane
1
Melee.
mana. I'm going to capsize with buyback your Kruphix.
Well, I guess I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Wow, that was some hate.
Scry. Are you paying 1? Screw you. Alright, I'm gonna scry. I don't know what I could possibly be looking for at this point.
Something that gives all your creatures haste. That would have been good.
Gee whiz.
I don't know who you would have attacked. I guess me. But you can only attack me 2 at a time.
No,
Steven,
because
I don't
he's
want.
at
Why,
his
why
end
would I
step right
attack you?
I am the most harmless at the table by far.
Go ahead.
Well, that's that seat's role. You stay harmless and then you win.
You did it last week.
That's true.
It's going to be very hard to stay harmless. I was harmless last week. I didn't stay harmless. I started
We
harmless.
kept Chromat behind the walls, and
I told you I was protecting
And
you
then the
from
polar
him.
bear broke loose.
he eventually busted out.
Red.
Okay, we got it.
Are you gonna chain reaction?
That's a good idea.
I'm going to attempt to cast an unwinding clock.
Does that untap all artifacts?
It does. Though I clearly don't have a lot to untap. I get a counter on the. It untaps a Cold Steel Heart, an Everflowing Chalice, and a Great Furnace.
No resistance from me, buddy.
Where is chain reaction? What happened?
It's right here.
Okay, good.
So that deals X damage to all creatures, where
Pay-
X is the number of creatures.
You paying one? Nope.
No.
Okay, I'll draw.
So how many creatures are in play, out of curiosity?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20.
20. It's all good with me.
No.
My over being a myth will live.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23 cards.
But I really wanted it to not. I really didn't.
You could counter it.
No.
You kind of need it to resolve.
I don't trust him. There's a lot of things going on over here. I
Oh,
don't trust.
he's got
I don't trust him either.
a grip.
Nothing's going on over here.
Okay. Let's clean it up. We get to keep our Kruphixes, and you get to keep your over being a myth.
Do.
Melek, no.
All that work.
It was fun while it lasted.
You did good, Steven.
You done good, kiddo.
I'll pass the turn.
That Kurkesh almost survived.
Now,
No, it did.
SUAREZ,
What's up, buddy?
you have 1,000,000 cards in hand, right?
I have not 20, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 19.
And a bunch of them are counter spells, I'm guessing?
19. Chain reaction for 20.
19 cards.
19 counterspells.
There's a couple of counter spells in there. I also have a recurring insight coming back. Forget about that.
Recurring insight.
Forget about that, Justin.
Justin and I may have I may cook close to the deck of myself.
Yeah.
How many cards you got over there? 20 something?
23.
All right.
Might not want to target me.
Might not. Might deck
And
myself.
this is still a creature for you, isn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Overbeing.
Yeah.
Well, he also has that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Overbeing does do it alone, though.
I'm going to pay 2.
Sure.
3, 4, 5. Acidic slime?
My god's indestructible, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit this strip.
Yeah, that's fine.
The strip?
Yep.
Das strip is gone.
He's hitting the strip.
I am hitting the strip.
He's putting
Oh,
it on
man.
27.
I hope you guys got counter spells because he's about to copy that like 10 times.
Copy what 10 times?
Acidic slime.
Oh,
No, I didn't. No.
That's a bad play though, because he's just going to copy it 100 times.
And then we're gonna. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's a green there. Some blue.
All right, I do have a problem with that card.
It's not nice.
You're paying 1.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I will cast Disdainful Stroke.
Paying 1.
Silly peasant.
No. Got that recurrent inside, bro.
Did you even need another card? Like,
Why not?
because
20
his
it's 24
hand,
cards now.
I'm sure his hand is good enough that it does not matter.
My hand's not even that good. My deck's not even that good. That's the problem.
I don't believe that your deck's not that good. You don't have a graveyard for this Rune Chanter's
Do you have
pack,
a bunch
though.
of counter spells in your hands?
No,
for
I'd
us?
like to
know.
discard.
You have a way to flash that. Can
That
you
Root
still flash
Change pack
thing
would be
back?
real.
Flash what thing back?
The
Yeah.
you can flash this back, right?
I currently have 4 mana.
Plus
Yes,
2.
correct.
And how much does that cost to flash back?
5. 3 calls, 2 red.
Yeah.
So yes, I can technically flash that back.
All right, we'll play an Arcanus.
Flush it back, hurry.
I'm okay with Arcanus.
You're okay with Arcanus? Alrighty, so this is now active again, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack SUAREZ.
John's at 22. Man, you've taken 12 from the god.
And I believe I'm done after that.
End of your turn. I'm gonna add 4 blue to my pool.
End of your turn. I'm going to draw a card.
I may have fixed the end of John's turn.
Well, I still have 4 blue, so you let me know.
I don't care. Okay.
Oh, at the end of my turn?
Yeah.
What if I told you that I don't think you're gonna get it end of my turn?
You might be right.
I drew a lot of cards. I have this thing. I don't really want that many cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
Who can I target?
Wait,
I have
that's,
7.
wasn't that from turns ago?
No, that was from last turn.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I have
15,
7.
16, 17,
Calm down.
18,
What do
19,
you have?
20,
5.
24.
24.
Yes.
I'll target you.
You're paying 1?
No. You don't get to see what those are.
Yep.
Well,
So, fancy meeting you here.
Yeah,
you know,
well.
sorry, it's
he's
going to take a
be
second
here
here.
a minute. So,
There's a
How'd you have
land.
some counterspells, Justin?
what's going on with you? You know, what's good? What's popping? What's cracking?
Not much, really.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
Power Blast in there?
Do I have Pyroblast in there? I should have. I didn't know I was playing against 3 blue decks.
Blue.
You guys really
Blue.
showed off the power of white and black.
I would like to cast.
Storm count.
I don't think we're going to need it.
Wow.
High tide?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep counting Storm anyways.
Okay.
It's 2. Because
It's true. Recurring insight.
Paying 1.
No.
He's going to deck you.
We're going to get there.
Are
We're
we?
going to draw Trick Bind.
All right.
It's like the cheapest one. I guess Conspiracy Stifle.
Trick Bind's actually.
So that's
what's
2.
the list, isn't it?
Yes, but
So I have a
Conspiracy
red
Stifle.
floating.
Pay 1.
Actually, I'll make it a red floating.
Pay
No.
1.
What did you play? Mystic Retreat.
Mystic
I don't know what that card is.
Return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand.
That's good. Does it have flashback?
Yes. Colorless and red.
That's also really good.
I'll play high tide.
Pay 1.
No.
All right, so we're on. You got a tapped island?
Here you go.
No. That's
All right.
all this.
Here we go.
Forest
I'll
will be
keep it
the
right
mountains for him.
Thank you.
Mountains.
He's not gonna
can't
be
double
high tide
that mana.
mountains.
You just need to keep track of how
It's
much
not going to
island.
be high tiding mountains. You're not wrong there.
Yeah, but he got Panic Sage and
2,
stuff.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Turnabout.
Turnabout. That costs 2. So I have 18 plus this. So 18, 1 red,
I did.
and
I'm
3
gonna
C.
have
I'm going to choose lands.
to tap or untap.
On just my lands. My target player's lands. Target
Are you gonna
players.
tap or untap him?
I'm going to untap them.
Oh.
You scum.
I know.
Bad.
Scummy. I'll just tap that. So make me 5 colorless. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 33 blue. This is the fun
Are
part.
we all dead?
Oh, yes. Yes. I've got 1 red and 5 colorless. I'll use the 1 red to make 5 red. 5 red, I will use 1 red and a colorless. 4 colorless, 4 red to target Mana Geyser. I'm going to cast Mana Geyser for 3 mana. So I got 1 red before it resolves. How much am I getting out of this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14, 15, 16, 17, or 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
So 29 red, 33 blue.
That seems like a lot.
It's a little bit in 4 colorless. hey man, this is what it is.
It's in the graveyard, right? Or is it
Exile.
exiled?
It's exile.
Is gone. No more mana geyser. You're paying 1.
No. No, I want you to draw them all.
I don't like that.
Then we're going to
I'll probably
add
stop.
3, 6. And cast Spell Twine. Exile target instant or sorcery from your graveyard and target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard of an opponent. I'm going to exile the museum order.
Just exiles it?
Well,
What is it? Does it cast
He
it?
Oh, yeah.
gets to cast it.
Okay, whatever.
There's a giant
I'm
graveyard.
going to
I
exile
don't see what's
Spell
yours.
Twine. Cast the copies if able without paying their mana costs.
Sure.
And then exile Turnabout.
Okay.
And exile Spell Twine.
What up?
Sure, I'm going to overload that card.
Okay.
And untap.
So,
So
overloaded.
that's dead, that's dead.
I'm going to return this to my hand.
Okay.
How many
3,
islands have
6,
before you?
9, 12,
Three.
15,
Alright, so I have 2 in my pool.
48.
They do it for 3.
So I have 78 mana in my pool right now. 79. Yeah, 78 mana. 80, 84. What's our life totals?
I'm at 40.
Okay, I'm going to do...
32.
Are you going to bonfire all of us?
No, that card can only target one player. I'm going to cast Invoke the Fire Mine and retain priority. And cast Increasing Vengeance. And this is going to be for 41. We'll make it 43. So that takes
Should be 48.
43. And this costs 3, so 48 of my mana, leaving me with 32. 32 blue, 16 blue, 16 red. And this is going to be an Invoke the Fire Mind at all of you.
I counted the one that targets me.
So what do you have?
16 blue, 16 red, and Invoke the Fire Mind for 43, targeting all 3 of you because of this. Yes. Target 1, who's going to resolve first. Target 2 is going to resolve second. Target 3 is going to resolve
So
third.
you're trying to kill all of us?
Well, it's going to kill him first.
Okay.
And then it's going to resolve.
All right. Blue, blue, red.
It's 3 blue. I cast 2 Untitled.
I don't know.
I'd like to cast Counterflux.
On the which one?
Overload.
Countering all of them?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's 2. I don't save myself.
If,
Hello.
let's let it resolve first.
I don't care what happens.
Let's let Overload resolve.
Well, it's not resolved yet, so let's.
can't counter
Counterflux.
it.
I'm well aware of what I can and can't do.
Oh, you can't counter it?
No, that's
No,
what the
it's-
ability is.
Yeah.
Ooh, doggies.
I just want to point out that the best part of this is he got 2 saves this game.
Not yet. Calm down. I'm going to respond.
Okay.
I'm going to copy it, targeting you again. Leaving me 14 red.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm going to tap a Suffocating Blast, targeting Reverberate.
Leaving 15 blue.
Schwan.
Well,
So when you die, your overload leaves the stack. Since
So
you
I
don't
would still be
exist.
alive.
No, all of you will die. Because his spell will no longer be there anymore since he's not in the game.
Really?
All right.
So
So
killing him in
3
response to a spell.
So
You should have
2 blue.
1 blue. Because that was your
2
red.
blue.
That's 3, so that's 4.
And I had
That
1
passed that.
floating.
So you have 1 blue
I have
floating.
two blue. Because I had 1 floating from this one, and I had 1 floating from this one.
3, 4. That costs 4.
No, it's
Oh, because of that and that. Okay, yeah, you're right.
So-
You got 2 blue floating.
all right. Fact or fiction? Wes?
Yes.
Hold on. Let's see, I got 15 and 14. What are you at, Justin?
32.
In the history of Commander Versus?
He should at least get a point for trying to save all of it. A for effort.
A for effort, indeed. I'll counterfact.
Can I just draw the cards now?
No, it's a slow keep.
Are you paying?
No.
What happened? I thought you wanted me to draw cards.
You could draw it. I said I'm not paying.
Okay.
You got Force of Will in there? Foil?
your whole,
Yeah.
your whole budget.
It's a good thing you killed me. I had a lot of gas coming.
Wes still has a chance to respond after you.
I'm going to cast turn.
What would you like to target with turn?
Myself.
Turn yourself into nothing.
Yeah. I'll turn myself into an 0-1.
All right.
Are you dead?
I should have been scrying.
Yeah.
You dead?
I'm dead.
Assuming he has no response either.
I have no responses, unfortunately.
So it's Justin's going to die first then, since he made me do that. And then Wes. Yeah.
No, then me. Oh, I thought you said it then Wes.
You can storm us, I guess.
I didn't.
He kind of.
No.
It's combo.
You got a storm count?
I did have a high storm count. But I didn't
Yeah, I
storm.
stopped it about halfway. I was hoping there was a Mind's Desire.
I did what I could, guys.
I know.
You tried.
A for
be
effort,
fair.
D for jerk,
Yeah.
killing us.
Hey, to be fair,
Countered
it
all
was
of my
part
spells.
it was part of you
Countered
giving me Kruphix.
all of my spells.
Part of you giving me Kruphix.
You know, I was
You
thinking
guys
about
worked
that
together to lose that.
when you
Actually, Kruphix
reverberated.
didn't really do much.
No, it was going to, and then I happened
It was
to
the
draw a
drawing
million
90 cards that did it.
Yeah.
I guess you can't overload the reverberate. You can't like
Overload.
copy the counterflux and overload it.
I don't
at the
even
same time.
like.
I could have
overloaded,
probably.
doesn't
I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably, but it was just sweeter just to kill him in response.
Look, this.
I didn't want him to lose first. I wanted you to lose first.
I would have lost first that way.
Yeah, you're right. But then he fought back. I had to just make sure he knew what was going on. He fought back. He gave a little lip.
I bucked
Yeah,
up.
He bucked up.
I bucked up and he didn't
tried
like
to
it.
save
He
me.
had
I
to
did.
secure his
appreciate
role as
that.
the alpha commander player.
Yeah.
He tried to get those points for saving people, and I couldn't have any of that.
I really think you should just lose a
I
point for
didn't.
killing
I didn't
everyone.
even want the points for saving you. I just didn't want John to kill all of us. I would have volunteered sacrificing all my points for this video for John to not kill us right then.
Well, you only got like one.
Well, I would have sacrificed that 1 point. It would not have been in vain.
Look at Wes getting second 2 weeks in a row.
You're welcome.
Lots of seconds. It'll.
You're welcome. You could have been last, but I chose you to be second.
Don't listen to
I
this.
did. I
don't listen.
You saw me
Don't-
specifically
This is true.
choose
This
the
is
order
true.
of which I was going to
He
kill
went
you,
the order of the points we're currently in.
except for the end,
Yeah.
Where-
Well, he
where
bucked
Justin
up.
bucked up, and I just had to put it down. So
Look, don't listen. Don't. He does not have power over you. Okay?
no
He's-
power. I'm just saying.
I could have.
That's
let you
what we
live.
call-
I got mind control over Debo.
That's what I call a threat, a veiled threat.
It wasn't very veiled.
It wasn't
was
veiled. It was pretty-
definitely a threat, though.
Yeah. Well, certainly.
Well, so you know what budget? Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Budget
Yeah.
decks. They're not very powerful.
I think,
just so you
I
know.
needed Cryptic Command.
You should have spent the money.
I thought you had crypto. What did you spend your money on?
My deck was the cheapest. Where was your Cryptic Command? Couldn't cut something?
No. I tried to fit Oracle and die in here. Couldn't do it.
Good lord.
My favorite cards. There's
What
a bunch,
did you-
there's a bunch
I
of
don't
like
even see-
$5 cards in there.
Where?
Where? You just went through a whole list of like bulk
That's-
rare,
yeah,
bulk
no,
mythic.
that's like $3 or
Zagana
$4.
is
Bulk
it
common,
just,
uncommon.
It does add
it
up.
literally just
Yeah,
got
it adds up.
reprinted.
It does add up.
Oh, you played a reliquary tower, and your general does that. There's your
Just
cryptic
wasteful.
command.
Wasteful.
So
I'm putting your deck down.
So essentially, what we learned is you can build this deck cheaper.
And maybe better.
Maybe.
Maybe have a Cryptic
you might-
Command.
You might be able to fit cryptic
I don't
command
think
in
everything.
there.
I don't think everything I do is perfect. Just most of the things.
Well, Steven, we didn't get to see a whole lot of your deck after that Vandal Blast.
I told him to put blue in it. He didn't listen to me.
Well,
That was a dirty.
don't
Vandal
worry,
Blast.
guys at home. If you decide to play Kurkesh, there are so many activated abilities
There are a lot.
for you to abuse.
Yeah.
I was really excited at your deck tech because I thought you were going to get to do things. And then
There's
John
one in
was like,
particular?
No.
What did I blow up? What did I blow up?
Nothing.
A land,
Okay.
a mana rock,
Okay.
a way to draw cards, and something
it.
else.
That's it.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
Like
Yeah.
4 things.
Yes.
Oh, it was
That's
a
a
mimic
lot.
that.
Yeah, it's moving that.
It's
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
all right, so
That wouldn't do anything.
There's
anyways.
one in particular card called Magistrate Scepter
That is a combo with
that lets you put counters on
Yeah.
and then take 3 off the draw card. But say you
No.
had a
it's take
Not
an
take an
extra
extra
turn.
turn.
Take an extra
Take an
turn.
extra
say
turn.
you had a Contagion engine in play.
Take lots of
You
extra
just
turns.
take all the turns and no one ever gets another one.
Well, that sounds real fun.
Well,
You lose points for
I
taking
had a
extra
lot of
turns, don't
fun
you?
in your last turn of the game. So it could have been payback. I wasn't playing that because It wouldn't have been
because you
fun.
wouldn't have enough mana anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't need but 5.
John would have Vandal blasted.
I know.
I will say,
Commander staple.
Yeah,
At
as soon as he
least-
played
That
that,
is
I
like
was like,
that is the artifact.
there's no
removal
way
choice.
I'm going to win this game. He has a Vandal Blast. I'm doomed.
at least you didn't do what you always do, where you do nothing and then win.
No, I was doing things
yeah,
throughout
we
the
were,
entire
yeah,
game.
you were
It was
doing
back and
something.
forth between us for a while, and then Justin crawled in there for
He
that
did.
brief turn of Clone Legion.
Snuck in.
Well, I kept letting him draw those
put
cards.
my foot in the door.
You ever seen that video of the cat where it's just hiding in like a purse and it just pops its head out?
No, he
that's
doesn't
what
have
you were
Facebook,
doing.
so he doesn't know how to watch videos.
That's
Look,
right.
You know what?
Guys in the comments, let Justin know you want him to get a Facebook.
I'm not going to
Vote on it. Vote on it. Yeah.
Let's vote on it. Director. Let's vote on it.
I
Yeah, let's
Facebook
vote.
for 10 years and I'm done. I'm done
He's
being
like-
under the
he's
man.
Like
All right.
his stepdad that
Of
just got
Facebook.
Facebook. They're
All right.
like, check out this video. I'm like, yeah, that came out like months ago.
Okay.
You
We're
do
talking
that
about
sometimes.
nothing here.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
let's,
sure they need to
let's-
like or
let's-
subscribe to our
let's,
videos.
let's circle
okay?
back. Let's circle back around. Well, before we get to that, so okay, obviously John got to do his thing. You didn't get to do your thing. Wes did his thing. I
You played a charisma.
I played a charisma poorly, super poorly. That's like the worst play I think I've ever made because that could have just been really good, and it was really bad.
It's not as
But
bad as Verdant Catacombs and For a Hollow Mouth.
That's wrong. That's an
No, that's
excellent,
actually really
That's
good.
an excellent play. If you get away with it, excellent, great. I suggest it. But budget obviously can be super powerful.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like this is. I don't even think we built our decks to the fullest extent. You could easily make a very competitive deck, and it's not even. And I know we're playing. 3 of us are playing blue. I don't. It doesn't even have to be. Like we just kind of just fell on that just for this because like I kind of wanted to play this general. John wanted to take his chance to play a a blue red deck. He's never done that before.
I play blue and
So,
green every opportunity I
Yeah.
get.
So there's a lot of stuff you can do.
This is what we learned. Never, ever play mono red generals.
During the season 2
They're like
recap,
0 for 100.
I want Troy to go through all the videos and then have all the time Steven said this. Why am I playing mono red? I don't know why I'm playing mono red.
I just keep trying for you fans at home. Like I'm trying.
Like
You and I both.
Video that he's done.
I love Duretti.
Yeah.
Tried it.
Yeah.
You guys have both played Durant.
Not very good success, but I super
Duretti
powerful.
was in here.
I bet.
Just didn't see.
Didn't poke his old head
No,
up.
he didn't. He was
Variants.
hiding.
Variants. They're probably super
He
powerful.
stayed at the Goblin Vatican and didn't
I
want
think you guys,
to come out.
to be honest, Wes put like 100 mana in play, so
Yeah.
it's
One for
kinda,
every dollar. For
It's
his
kind of
deck.
hard for the game to be slow.
I wanted
for me
to kill
play
John
this
with
guy.
the Root Awakening, but he had a counterspell like the entire time.
Are
You
you
know,
sure?
you know what would be,
Yes.
How are
He
you
was
sure?
looking at your hand.
Were you looking at my hand?
No, because you showed us
okay.
all the cards you drew.
That's true, I did.
you know what would be even more rude? If you guys didn't subscribe to this video.
Or
It's
like
just
it.
mean. Yeah,
You definitely need to comment on it.
for sure.
Because I'm sure John cheated us somehow.
Find
and
it.
you're going to
Find
find
it. I'm
Find
sure
it.
it's there.
We have video evidence. You just watched it.
That way we can take the win away.
Whoa. That's
Yeah,
not
we
how this
certainly do
works.
that every time we make a mistake. We
No,
end up
just
wins.
this once.
Just this time.
So, but be sure we are right into season 2. We are 2 episodes in.
Yep.
Next week, we're revisiting the Plane of Zendikar for Oath of the Gatewatch. So we're very excited about that. We're all going to be playing new Oath of the Gatewatch Legends. I'm not playing blue.
Guaranteed to be a
Do
tentacle monster
not
somewhere.
do not want to play blue. I don't. It's not me. It's just not me. It's you and it's you and it's not you and it's not me.
It's true. We are the
Right.
blue mages.
I'm definitely not playing blue.
Blue for life.
I'm going back home. You know what color I'm going to be playing next week. I'm definitely going back home.
John in all format.
For sure. Just my favorite color. Just the one favorite color. Definitely
black.
definitely at least playing black. But John, final thoughts from the winner.
I really like this deck. It's kind of fun. Got to do a lot of big things. That was pretty sweet.
You can build it for under 100.
You could build it for under $80. I think this was like $79 in my card.
Sounds like
$76
something you
in my
should
card.
and then you can go
own.
up to 85 and get the cool meal.
Well, I have a lot of these cards already from like the Keranos deck,
Yeah.
not the 80 land deck. Another Keranos deck.
Yeah.
You might see some point in life. But yeah, blue-red cards are sweet. That's what else can I say? It's the best color combination in Magic. Yeah, it is.
Black and colorless.
Red
Generic or
Red
colorless?
and colorless.
Colorless.
Okay, just making sure we're
Actually,
all on the
I'm
same page.
mainly a green mage at heart, but he plays green all the time.
You're definitely
so.
Gruul, Steven. You're the most,
Yeah, you're
the most
definitely
Gruul person I've ever
Not
met.
Gruul.
Me play Gruul. Me attack.
Me turn on light.
All right, well, I think that wraps us up, guys. We will see you next week. Oath of the Gatewatch. For Stephen Green, not much today, buddy.
I'm still in the lead. It's fun.
For Westwise, you're in the lead. For Season 1 runner-up.
There you go.
And today's winner, but still runner-up finisher from last season.
Today's winner.
John Suarez.
I heard it was in there somewhere.
I'm Season 1 champion, reigning champion, Justin Parnell, and we'll see you guys next time.